Hello, I'm from the Instagram Crochet Things and Stuff, and today I was making a red, white, and blue jellyfish. Right now I'm starting off with the base, or the head you could call it, and to do this I just used the general single stitch around and around. Something you may be wondering is, why on earth would somebody want to make a red, white, and blue jellyfish? Well, I'll tell you. At the time I was making this, it was upcoming the 4th of July, and I had some leftover red, white, and blue yarn, which you'll see later when I'm making the tentacles. So I thought, whatever, I'll just make a jellyfish. And I didn't have enough to make the head of it, so I was like, let's just use some red yarn. That's easy enough. I actually made another jellyfish before this one with just the red, white, and blue yarn, but it didn't turn out the best, and I didn't film it. So you could see it on my Instagram if you looked there. The little ruffles around the outside kind of turned out weird. Oh, and now you're seeing the red, white, and blue yarn that I'm using. And I also did another one after this with the blue yarn for the head, and that one turned out nice like the red one. Because of the power of editing, you're seeing me make the tentacles right now, but in real life, I made them before I made the jellyfish head. Fancy stuff, huh? I made actually all 8 tentacles before I made any of the jellyfish heads. To make the tentacles, I just crocheted a long chain. I think it was around 50. And then in each of the stitches, I did a single stitch 2, 3, or 4 times in each of them. All the materials I got in this video, except for the scissors, I got from everybody's favorite craft store, Hobby Lobby, #NotSponse. The blue crocheting hook that I used was a 5.00mm crocheting hook, and I used a blue yarn needle that I got in a pack of 4, which you can find everywhere. And the brand of yarn that I used for both the red, white, and blue yarn and the red yarn was I Love This Yarn, which you can find basically everywhere. And here's where I connected the tentacles to the bottom of the head, where I just pulled the strings through and then tied them into little knots, and it turned out well. And then after I did this, I sewed the bottom onto the top of the head and stuffed it. I'd say the worst thing about crocheting for me is having to sew my projects after. Sewing is not my favorite thing in the world, and to me it's kind of boring. And here is my final project. You can see the little tentacles going swooshity swooshity swoosh, and you can toss it around. It's very well made, if I do say so myself. So, I'll see all you guys in the next video, if there's another video. Who knows?